Hello everyone, good evening. We're just going to start the class in a minute, okay? Just wait for some more additional learners to join in today, okay? Okay. Now let me turn on the live chat as well so that please feel free to drop in your comments on the chat window. This class was set up on a short schedule, so I'm not sure of how many learners, but a lot of them I noticed tend to see the videos as recorded sessions. So I might just get started even if I don't have a lot of viewers. All right, let me get started. So welcome to this class. This is session 10 on long division. We're going to do some division tricks and I hope you will find it useful. We're just going to have the session only for half an hour, 5:30 to 6. I'll introduce myself. My name is Anup. I'm a certified Vedic Maths educator at Unacademy, and we are bringing this YouTube series, short bite-sized videos to help you understand Unacademy as a platform itself. Will give you some introduction on Unacademy and also give you some concepts that you can take away and learn through each of these sessions. So let me just get started. Let's just roll, okay? So Unacademy, my first 5 minutes are going to be a bit about Unacademy, helping you understand what Unacademy is and what value the platform can bring in. So Unacademy, for those of you who are not aware, is an e-learning platform, is a technology platform. It's much more than an e-learning platform because it enables learners, help achieve their goals. So be it your regular school syllabus, be it CBSE, ICSE, or all, your school syllabus, or whether it be competitive exams, or also whether it be creative skills, skills beyond your school syllabus. So Unacademy has different subscriptions. It starts off with Plus. And one of the most good features, that's recently been introduced is Unacademy Ask a Doubt. Doubts essentially are a very important uh, in terms of the whole learning process, right? Your learning has to be, you will always have a doubt, right? There's nobody that does not have a doubt. How much ever intelligent the person is, how much ever smart the person is, you always learn through doubts. And there are features on the platform, and you should try it out. And it's free for both subscribers and non-subscribers. So you have a doubt on any of your homework, you can ask the doubt. So there are some steps. You can log into the platform, register, ask a doubt, click on this, take a picture, and then you will get an answer in the form of a video response from any of the educators who are capable to resolve your doubts. So I would highly encourage, make use of it, especially in the age and time we are today, where learning, of course, has become boundaryless, right? You can reach out to any people across the country without any boundaries. So make the best use of it. And also, as you will explore Unacademy, do explore the Plus subscription features as well. These are some of the benefits. And of course, one of the highlights is that you have access to top educators on one single platform. You have exhaustive coverage of syllabus. You have access to study materials that you can download, practice tests, live tests, and a lot more. So there are weekly quizzes that keep happening on all subjects. Starting from your CBSE class. I believe it starts from class 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All those learners get to benefit from the content available on Unacademy. As I said, there are new batches that keep starting every Monday. And there's the pricing for Unacademy Plus subscription. I would highly recommend you start off small, understand the platform, and then see if it makes make good sense for you. Unacademy Iconic takes it one level higher from the Plus subscription. This is where you get personal mentorship, live doubt solving, weekly reports, and it's more of a personalized learning for the young learners. So there are certain learners who take, someone might take 5 days, someone might take 7 days to learn a concept, but ultimately you learn the concept. But that's, for Iconic is for certain learners who need that extra bit of help, or also some learners that want to get faster. You may want to learn that concept in 3 days, and you may want to get ahead of the pack, right? So it works both ways. This is subscription for right now is for class 9, 10, and 11, 12, 10th, 11th, and 12th subscription. You can check this out as well. There are a lot of other events happening on the platform. For example, there's a free 1 day session on 21st February. The right one is over, but the Revisathon, it's a free 1 day revision marathon. For the learners of 10th and 12th on 21st February, 10 to 8:30 p.m. And there are good prizes to be won for that. So do check it out. Then I'll come to Creative Corner next. Creative Corner is where all the fun is there, and that's a separate subscription where you get to learn, beyond your school syllabus. You get to learn Vedic mathematics, you get to learn robotics, you get to learn negotiation, financial literacy, chess, effective communication, debating, a lot more. There's even magic as well, and about doodling as well. So you go after your passion, and I think learning is effective when you also have your school syllabus, but you also have something creative that you go after your passion, and you can actually discover your passion. Sometimes you may have never thought that you may want to, you love doing magic, or demonstrating magic tricks to others, and you may get inspired by it. So it's all about being inspired by the content that you will see there, and that you can make good use of it. Okay, so yeah, the other things is, you get an option to get featured on YouTube as a star creator. Creative Corner, for example, you learn a magic trick, and then you create a small video and share that across the people in Unacademy select the right videos, the best videos, and it gets featured, and then you get an opportunity to become famous. So there's a 10% off on these. You can use the subscription code AnupYT10 to get a 10% off. That's valid for the month of Feb. So now let me get to the content for today. We're going to do some division tricks. It's going to be the last session we covered some short division, so you might have to check that for short division. This is a bit long division, okay, but then the intent here, long division, means that I'm going to be actually dividing 3 plus digits, right, on with a 2-digit divisor. So let me just quickly get started, and I will just put it on a different mode where I can actually write. Okay. Okay, so let me okay, so let me just start with this one problem, and then I'll do the animation. I'll do the writing later on, but let this animation play out here. Okay, so I'm going to divide. The problem is I'm going to divide 17496 divided by 72. Okay, so now this is a division problem. You can tackle it by your normal division as well, but I'm going to teach you a little slightly different method. Now, the division techniques in Vedic mathematics uses concepts of arithmetic only. It's no rocket science, it's nothing different, but it's an intelligent sequencing and choosing digits. In Vedic maths, the idea is to simplify arithmetics, right? So simplify it as much as possible and take one digit at a time instead of looking at the whole digits. And so let me start off with 17496 divided by 72. Now my divisor is 72 here, so I'm going to write it like this. Okay, 7 and 2 is going to be on my flag. So remember the term flag, I will use this often, and when I say flag, you're going to slightly put it on top, right? It's going to be up there on top. You're not going to forget it, but it's going to be there, right? And this is my number 17496. So what I will do is I will draw a line vertically. I will draw this, as a line. This is just a representation. Okay, you can do it different ways, but the lines help you, draw and keep your calculation neat and easy. So I will draw one red line here. Now I have drawn a red line here. Why? That's going to be anything after the red line towards the right side is going to be my remainder, and anything towards the left side is going to be my quotient. Okay, so now why did I draw just one line? Because I have one digit on the flag. I've chosen to keep one digit on the flag, so I will just add from the right side. I will just move one one space, and that's how I've written that 6 there. Okay, so now my very first step is going to divide 17 by 7. So forget every other number there, just focus on 17 by 7. When you divide 17 by 7, what do you get? You get 2, remainder 3, right? 17 divided by 7 is, the closest it will go is 7 2s are 14, right? 14. So what's the remainder? 17 minus 14, you get 3, right? Now your next step is, now don't get confused by these patterns. Okay, this is just, it's one step. When you learn it, one cycle, you're going to repeat that cycle again. Okay, so now I did 17 by 7, I got 2, remainder 3. I hope it's clear till now, right? 17 divided by 7 is 2, remainder 3. Now you got to see that when I've written 3 right there in that green color, you got to read that number as 34. Okay, so next number is going to be 34. The first number was 17, but before I divide 34 by 7, I will multiply that 2 and a 2, the blue 2 and the red 2. When I multiply that, what do I get? I get 4, right? The blue 2 and the red 2. I will keep always multiplying this way. Okay, so 34. So the fourth step is multiply with 2. Multiply the flag with 2. The flag is a 2, and again that first digit of your quotient is 2 to get 4. Now I will take out 34 from 4. So what did I multiply by? The flag, I got 4, right? I take out that 34 minus 4, I get 30. This 30 is what I divide by 7 now. So I get my next number of my quotient. So I've already started getting my answer. So the first digit of your quotient is 2. The second digit is 4, because I divided 30 divided by 7. I got 4, remainder 2. Why? Because 7 4s are 28, right? 7 4s are 28, and 30 minus 28 is 2. Now I will repeat the same step. You know what I'm going to do? I will multiply 4 by 2. 4 means the last digit of the flag of my quotient with 2. I get 8. I subtract 29 minus 8. I get 21, right? So see, multiply the flag 4 with 8 to get 8. I take out 29 from 21. See, remember I told you about that 29? 21 divided by 7, I get a 3, remainder 0. Now again I will multiply that flag with the last digit of the quotient. 2 into 3, I get a 6. 6 minus 6 is a 0. So the answer is 243, remainder 0. So I'm going to repeat this again just so that, and it's all about understanding the pattern once, and then when you understand the pattern once, you are simply able to repeat it. So let me go. That problem was 17496 divided by 7496 divided by 72. So remember 2, I put it on the flag. Okay, and then I draw this one line here. Okay, that's one number here, one digit, because I have one digit in the flag. So after this one digit, I draw a line here. Okay, so when I draw this, so now I take 17 divided by 7. What do I get? 2, remainder 3. My next calculation is going to be, I see this as 34, then I multiply 2 into 2, 4, 34 minus 4, I get 30. So it's 34 minus 4, I get 30. Then I take 30 and divide by 7. Okay, that's what I do. So 34 minus 2 into 2, 4. 30 divided by 7, I go 4 times with a remainder of 2. Right? My next step is going to be, I'm going to multiply 2 into 4. Right? When I multiply 2 into 4, I get 8. 29 minus, 29, right? I multiplied 29 minus 8. What do I get? 21. This 21 I divide by 7. Right? This 21, when I divide by 7, what do I get? I get a 3, remainder 0. Next, I multiply a 3 into 2. What do I get? A 6. 6 minus 6, right? This is 0, 6. 0, 6 minus 6. What do you get? 0, right? So that's the answer. So this is your quotient and this is your remainder. This is a very beautiful technique in Vedic mathematics. Essentially, you can do long divisions in a single line compared to doing it this way. 17496 divided by 72. You are trying to find out how many 72s are there, right? The division problem is about finding how many 72s are there in this, and you're looking at, both these together. In Vedic maths, you take it separately. You try to find out how many 70s, and then operate it on a single digit, and you get the same answer. You can do it this way, you will get it, you're going to get the same answer. But trust me, when you do it this way, with practice, you will be at least 5 to 10 times faster than when you're doing it this way, and you can challenge others as soon as you learn and master this trick. Okay, so let's look at another problem now. I'm going to put it in a play mode now, so that the only thing is, when I put it on a reading mode, it goes back to the first slide. So I got to rewind back to this. So we finished the first problem. We're going to do the second problem. Okay. 506,067 divided by 123. Now here, when I see right, 123, one tip I will tell you: keep the flag, any digit on the flag, right, keep it as small as possible. Okay, as small as possible. So now in case of 123, I'm going to keep it like this. 3 will be on the flag. Okay, 3 will be on the flag. If you put 23 on the flag, your calculation is going to be more difficult. Okay, so keep 3 on the flag. Keep the smallest digit on the flag, right, and put the remaining down below. Okay, so now I have this is my flag. I've set it up like this: 50607 divided by 123, right? So now I will draw this line vertically here. Remember, I told you how many digits on the flag, that many digits to the right, to the left. You got to draw one line there, right? So you've drawn one line after 7, right? Now my first problem is going to be simply to divide 50 by 12, right? That's my step. So go slowly with me, okay, and you will get it. Okay, you'll be able to master this trick. 50 divided by 12, what do you get? 4, remainder 2, right? How? Because 12 fours are 48, and 50 minus 48 is 2, right? So it's 4, remainder 2. Now my next number is 26, but you also got to do some calculation in your head. Mentally keep that ready. What will you do? You will take 26 before you divide by 12. I'm always going to be dividing by 12. Okay, but before you divide by 12, I will multiply the flag with 4. So 3 into 4, I will get a 12. And then I will take out that 26, take out 12 from 26, right? So it's basically, I'm doing 26 minus 12. I will get a 14. Now I've got 14. 14 is what I will divide by 12. When I divide 14 by 12, what do I get? Right? 12 goes one time with a balance of remainder of 2. Now again, the next step is 20 minus 3 into 1, right? 20 minus 3 into 1, which is what? 20 minus 3 is 17. 17 divided by 12 will go one time with a remainder of 5, right? 17 divided by 12 it will go 1 with a remainder of 5. So now what's going to be my next digit? I will multiply again 57. My final operation is, I will take 57. I have that 57 on that side. 57 minus 3 into 1, I get a 54, and that's my answer. 411 is the quotient and 54 is the remainder. Right? So if you see, this is just a simple pattern of divide, multiply, subtract. You keep doing it in one single line, you're able to write that answer. And I've taken, I've written 8 steps like this, but that is to help you understand. I put some animation, but when you're doing it, you're not going to be, don't be thinking it as 8 steps. You only need to know that 3 steps, and then all you're doing is repeating it. So you can play this video back again a couple of times, and then you will be able to master this trick. So shall we do this together? You want to solve this together? If you want, you can take a pen and paper and we will do it together. If anybody wants to put the answer on the chat window, that will be good. Otherwise, I will solve this problem. Given that, we have only a half-an-hour session, I don't want to keep waiting. I can solve this problem and then you can also practice it together. Okay. So let me try to solve this with you. Okay. We can do it together. because I have one more thing to catch up on. There is a small variation, so I'm going to do 1. I'm dividing here. What's the problem? 19902 divided by 62. I'll put 2 on the flag and keep that fellow on the top. Okay, and I will draw this line here, and I've drawn this here, right? So now my very first problem is 19 divided by 6, right? It goes 3 times with a remainder of 1, right? 6 3s are 18. So 19 minus 18 is 1. So that's how I get that reminder. So now my next step is going to be 19. Will I divide 19 by 6? No, I will not divide 19 by 6. I will first I will multiply these two here, 3 and 2 here. When I multiply 3 and a 2, what do I get? 6, right? 19 minus 6. What do I get? 19 minus 6 is 13. So keep that in your head. 13 is what you divide by 6. When you divide 13 by 6, what do you get? 3. 13 divided by 6, 6 goes 2 times, right? With a remainder of 1, right? Next step is 10 minus 2 into 2. 10 minus 2 into 2 is 10 minus 4, which is a 6, right? So 6 will go 1 time, right? With a remainder of 0. And then I will do a 2 into 1 last step. So see, it's like 1, this digit, 2 into 1 is a 2, 2 minus 2 is a 0. Your answer is 321, remainder 0. Okay, so let's look at this now. 92, 4154. I draw this line here. There's only one digit on the flag, right? So 9 goes are 9, 92, 415, right? So now how many times will 41 go in 9? It will go 4 times, right? 9 4s are 36. 41 minus 36, you will get a remainder of 5, right? So now after this is 55 minus 2 into 4 is 8. So 55 minus 8 is a 47, right? So 47 divided by 9. So when you divide 47 by 9, what do you get? It goes 5 times with a remainder of 2. So now your last step is easy peasy, right? 2 into 5 is 10. 24 minus 2 into 5 I will get. So basically I'm writing 24 minus 10, which is what? 45, remainder 14. What is this answer? Which one? Yeah, this one, right? 4154, 24 minus 10, right? Okay, so now you handle this, right? You saw, you put digits on the flag, but I remember I told you one thing. Things can get slightly complicated if it is a problem, that is if the flag is a larger number greater than 5, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. If it comes that, you might end up having some negative numbers. Okay, so that time it becomes a slightly difficult to solve this. You will end up getting the answer, but then you don't want to deal with too many negative numbers. So there is one very easy trick that that can help you convert negative numbers. Before that, we have only 5 minutes, but let me give you a concept of bar numbers, and I've covered it in some of my other videos, and for those who are not seen those videos, this becomes important to tell. Okay, so I can represent, if I write 58, and you all agree that 58 is also 60 minus 2, right? It's the same thing, right? 60 minus 2. I can also write in Vedic Maths, we write it this way, 6 bar 2. You know what that means? It's 6, 60 is on the units place, and on the tens place, on the units place, you have a minus 2. So this is same, 58 can be written as 6 bar 2, but this is with a negative number here. Similarly, if I write 77, right, I will write it as 80 minus 3, right? 80 minus 3 is 77. So what will be written as 8 bar 3. So the beauty of this is you're able to convert, when you have big numbers here, you're able to convert it into negative numbers, and your calculation is going to be a lot easier. That's why we use these negative numbers. And it's 59 can be written as 60 minus 1, 6 bar 1. Similarly, if you want to convert this back to a positive number, 6 bar 1 is 60 minus 1, which is a 59, right? That's all. So again, 86, for example, 86 is 90 minus 4, so it's a 9 bar 4. So now, keeping this in mind, I'll help you solve this problem. Okay, 373 divided by 58. Okay, now here what I will do is, let me play it back on a reading view so that the animation comes. But pardon me, I'm going to have to scroll right from the beginning till the end, because there's some issue when I screen share. I can't play from the current slide. It just always resets back to the, I'll try to solve that problem. Okay, so now what you're doing, 373 by 58. So remember what I told you about this. I'm going to convert 58 as, and I will write it as 6 bar 2, right? So 6 bar 2, I've done that, right? So now the same method, nothing changes. It is the same method. So 373, I will draw that one line there, right? So now I will divide 37 by 6. When I divide 37 by 6, what do I get? I get a 6 remainder 1. Right? 6 remainder 1. My next step will be to take 13 and multiply 6 into minus 2. What do I get when I multiply 6 into minus 2? I get a minus 12, right? So now when I subtract 13 from minus 12, I'm always going to effectively be adding it together, right? So 13 minus 12 is 25. So my answer is 6 remainder 25. Now you can do it the other way also. This might be easier. You might be able to do it, but it is always advisable when you have digits, divisors ending in 6, 7, 8, and 9, convert it to the bar number form, because you know what, effectively you're always adding, and adding is a lot more easier. So let's look at one more example. 321 divided by 47. So what I will convert it into the bar number form, it will be called 5 bar 3, right? So 321 is here. Okay, I will draw that one little vertical line, that red line there, to separate the quotient and the remainder. Now I will divide 32 by 5. When I divide 32 by 5, what do you get? 32 by 5 is 6 remainder 2. And this you would have done in school, right? A lot of these small divisions, right? 32 divided by 5. So it's 6 remainder 2. Now I will multiply the flag minus 3 into 6. What do I get? Minus 18. So 21 minus 18 is equivalent to 21 plus 18, right? So 21 plus 18 is 39. So your answer for that is 6 remainder 39. So you're able to get able to solve more varieties of problems, right? And there are only small variations like these using the bar numbers, and you're able to actually solve. Let's look at one more example. 68 can be written as 7 bar 2, right? So 3214, I draw that line vertically there. And then what do I divide? I divide 32 by 7. See, when you want to decide, right, you can't divide 3 by 7. So you try to take the most comfortable number that you can divide by 7 here. In this case is 32. And the smallest number, okay, 32 divided by 7 is 7. When you divide 7, 32 divided by 7, it will go 4s are, right? That's closest, no? 7 4s are, remember your 7 tables, right? 7 4s are 28 with a remainder of 4. Now I will multiply that 4 into minus 2 and I will add it to 41, right? So it will be 41 plus 8, which will give me a 49. 49 is what I will divide by 7, which will give me a 7 remainder 0, right? When I divide 49 by 7, I get a 7 remainder 0. And then what will be my remainder now? It will be 4 plus 14, right? 4 plus minus 7 into minus 2, which is a minus 14, and that's how you get your answer, right? So let's try this. Anyone wants to put the answer? I know it's a little, to understand this. It took me a little while to understand it myself, but when I learned it, this is one of the most beautiful techniques. It's called the crowning gem method. It is called the crowning gem method. There's a lot of history on Vedic mathematics also, okay, and um, I will probably be covering more such topics. There's some of my earlier videos, I believe I've given a little background on how these methods were formed and what inspired Swamiji to find these methods and give the solution. Unfortunately, it's been not very much discovered. We are discovering it. This knowledge is reaching out to a lot of us in India, and this, of course, Vedic mathematics originated in India, and it's very important that as young learners we understand this and make best use of it, right? Make best use of whatever good things are out there, right? You get to benefit. So 98, what will I write it as? 10, and I will write it as bar 2 here, right? Because 98 can be written as 100 minus 2, and I will write it as 10 bar 2, right? 10 bar 2. So 10 and minus 2, this minus 2 is on the flag, right? Okay, so 41 divided by 10. We are almost up to the hour. We're going to close this class now in a minute or two. Okay, after I solve this, one more problem to solve, and then we are done for the day. Okay, so 41 I divided by 10, I goes 4 times, right? With a balance of remainder of 1, right? Now it is 15 plus 8, right? 15 plus 4 into minus 2, which is a 4 into minus 2 is minus 8. So it becomes 15 minus minus 8, which becomes a 23, right? So when I get 23 divided by 10, what do I get? I get a 2, balance 4, right? Now I will take 2 and a minus 2. First I multiplied at this number. First, this I already did. 2 and a minus 2, I get minus 4. So 34 minus minus 4 is 38. So the answer is A. Okay. Last problem. 7. Oops. Every time this gets reset. So I will press this here. 7, 2. 7, 2, 3, 4 divided by 7 bar 3, right? 67 can be written as 70 minus 3, which is equivalent to a 7 bar 3. Okay, so this is a negative number. Always treat it as a negative number. This is what it is. Now 7 goes how many times here? 72 divided by 7 will go 10 times, right? With a balance of 2, right? Now you will have 23 and you have 10, right? So 10 into minus 3 is minus 30. 23 minus 30. What do you get? 53, right? Anyone wants to try it and give the answer? What will anyone wants to guess? I don't know how many of you are left. Okay, so I get 53 and is what I divided by 7. When I divide 53 by 7, what do I get? It goes 7 times, right? 49, right? It goes 49, right? 53 divided by 7. 53 divided by 7 goes 7 times with a balance of 4, right? And then you have 44 plus 7 into minus 3. So you actually, what do you get here? 44 minus 7 into 3, which is a 44 plus 21, which is a 65. 107, remainder 65. That's your answer here. Okay. So I think we have kind of come to an end. This is all the best I could cover. Usually this is a 1-hour session where we go through in a lot of detail, but the idea was to introduce Unacademy to you as a platform, see what benefits you have, and also in the process learn something new. So I hope you all was able to understand and absorb, but it's okay if you're not understood. You can always rewind and play this video. You will get these concepts clear after solving the problems first by yourself. Do a lot of trial and error. Take 10 problems. Take 10 division problems. You can create your own division And then at the end of this, by the sixth and seventh and eighth problem, you would have mastered this trick, and you have the ability to actually impress others by solving division much faster. Okay, so with that, I'm signing off. I will see you in another video another day. Okay, the schedules get published and I'll try to share that link with you all. I mean, at least in my network. But for those of you, do subscribe to the channel, and then you get notifications when these sessions come out. So thank you very, very much. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you another day. Till then, goodbye. If you have any doubts, you can put it on the chat window and I'm happy to answer that. Okay, see you.